Southwest Florida, welcome back to Lee Pitts Live. We are so delighted that you kept us on your list of things to do. I want to give a special shout out to Antoinette, who's on producing this show today and directing it, the Dunbar legend. Thanks to Antoinette. Everybody knows her. Gilmore. Antoinette, I think you got a hyphen something now, right?
Is Gilmore Anderson.
Antoinette Gilmore Anderson. Everybody knows her, part of the Dunbar Festival Committee and all other great work that she does around in the community. Oh, that's right. When I say Dunbar Festival Committee, you know what comes to mind. Happy holidays, everybody. We have here Martin Byrd. I nicknamed him the mayor of Fort Myers, but that's a whole nother story. First time he was on my show, he was a teen, and he was on his way up, and now he's already up there, and he's doing a great job along with the Dunbar Festival Committee, and just really making Southwest Florida, the Fort Myers area, the key place to come for Martin Luther King weekend. Martin, I want to mention this to you on camera while I still got you where you're young enough to get your roses. People come from all out of town, even some of my friends come from out of town to come to the Martin Luther King Day celebration.
That's great.
They be driving from Orlando, from Tampa, from Jacksonville, from Tallahassee, all around Miami. And they tell me, I'm like, why are you all the way over here? Don't y'all have one over where you at? They said, but y'all's the best. I didn't realize how Dunbar's Martin Luther King week, Fort Myers Dunbar, Fort Myers Martin Luther King weekend culminating in the park was so drastically better than a lot of other places. Do you get that feedback as well?
I think I've seen it more in the years of people coming down in some areas.
Even vendors coming.
Yeah, exactly. We've had vendors from Jacksonville come all the way down, and I think sometimes locally people don't appreciate it as much because it's local. But if we get people coming down, people who discover the event that may not be from the area, and they're like, this is nice, this is cool, good family atmosphere, and it's just good. It's just a good time.
Now, you've been on the committee for how many years, and how long you've been a chair? Because you guys at one time didn't have what we know today as a committee, the way it's structured now, or did you always have a committee?
So it was more formalized as a committee. I think we've tried to make it more of a nonprofit organization where our board operates and our volunteer operates. I've been volunteering with Dunbar Festival since I was like 21.
I got you. So people looking at you on TV, they're like, hey, what's that mean? The guy looks 18. so give us a year, man. How many years?
So that would be 9 years of service.
Okay, the guy doesn't look 30, does he? Or close to 30? Go ahead.
Yeah, so 9 years of service. This is my 4th year as chair. So, of course, I've taken the experiences of different presidents I've been able to work under, the different members, their experience, and just trying to build this events and the organization to the next level.
Okay, and we're going to get to all of the events, people, and where you need to be in a minute, but I want to spend a little time with the chairman here. Did you have a problem with me wearing my roll tide, man?
Man, I'm a Texas fan, man. I respect greatness. So I love Nick Saban. As a football coach, I have nothing but respect. It's ugly, but y'all gonna win though. I'll give it to you.
All right, roll tide, baby. I'm diehard. I love my state of Florida, but I'm from Alabama, Birmingham. Now, I'm a Miami Dolphin fan through and through, but I can't drop the roll tide. Now, let's roll back over here. I might wear this out there. Hopefully, we'll have that ring by then. Okay, now let's go to Dunbar Festival Committee. Sure, one of your centerpieces is the Dr. Martin Luther King weekend, which is just fantastic. We'll go through that itinerary in a minute. But there are other things, Easter Parade, and I don't know if you got another one along with that as well?
I mean, we're greatly expanded this year. We're doing MLK weekend. Black History Month. We're partnering with Lee County Black History Society, so we're going to do 2 or 3 events, and you should be on the lookout for that month flyer, trying to partner with other people that are trying to do events during Black History Month. We don't do enough during Black History Month. That's the one time where people are like looking and focusing and looking for us and want to see us. So we want to take advantage of that active audience and do what we've already been doing. Education, entertainment, and just building community. April, the very known Easter Parade, a staple of this community for over 70 years. And Juneteenth, as well this year. So
That needs some work.
Definitely.
It'd be great to bring y'all machine to that.
Oh, we have a couple ideas. Planning kind of reverse engineering the march we do for MLK, bringing it into the community, as well as taking MLK and just making it both about freedom and just a celebration of the myriad of cultures within under Black, whether you're from the islands, whether you're Hispanic and Black, and just understanding our community and who we are during that weekend of Juneteenth.
Okay, sounds good. When you start talking about Black History Month, you get with all the people over there, Barnes and all of them, just let them know on February the 5th, Lee Pitts Live Person of the Year Awards will be taking place. That's a Saturday, so y'all try to make sure y'all don't conflict with that.
Oh, it's going to be on the calendar, but you're good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's the annual event that I do every
Definitely.
year. Of course, congratulations, you were a Person of the Year last 2020 for Lee Pitts Live.
Thank you. Every time I walk into my house, that award is sitting right there in the living room.
All right,
so
you're making me
it.
famous. How about that? We got some surprises this year. You know, I try to get a lot of people who are not as famous, but they're doing some great work behind the scenes. That's similar to what you guys have always championed. And now the Dunbar Festival Committee is about to embark on the Martin Luther King weekend here in Fort Myers, and it's always a treat. At the time that we're taping this interview and the time people see this, there's still time to be sponsors and things of that nature. So let's take care of that part first before I forget. Talk about how people can be involved and what are the dates for it.
All right, so there's a number of ways to get involved. We're giving you up to January 10th if you want to market your business. We have multiple opportunities, whether it's a full-page ad in our booklet that will be passed out through the weekend. If you want to donate some items, some gift cards to our swag bags, as we give up to our VIP members in the park for raffles, even to Easter, to market your business. If you're looking to put your name on an event, we have some event sponsors. And of course, the event that we were able to honor you at our MLK Gala, we want the city to come out to that on that Saturday night dressed. Tickets are $100. You can purchase a table, which gives you more marketing opportunities at 12. And come out, join a great event.
That's going to be sitting in Barn Davis.
That's going to be at the Collaboratory.
Okay, Collaboratory.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that'll be at the Collaboratory on January 15th. I'm really excited because that's his actual birthday.
Okay.
So we get to honor Dr. King on his actual birthday, the day which he was born, down at the Collaboratory as we induct some more individuals to our Hall of Fame and honor other community members.
All right, so let's go back. January 14th. That's Lee Pitts Live After Work.
The kickoff, the weekend kickoff.
Right, let's
of
start
course.
calling that, branding as the kickoff. Everybody will be here where we are right now at the American Legion Post 38, well dressed in black. If you missed it last year and the year before, that is a sight to see. I see Antoinette shaking her head. If we get the approval, Antoinette, we did well.
Yes.
Wasn't it something to see?
It was great. Greatly appreciative for you to reach out and say, we've been doing this event, let's partner. We're happy. We appreciate the support of Lee Pitts Live and everything that we do. Always an awesome media sponsor. The crowd always comes out for Lee Pitts Live, so it's a perfect kickoff.
It's just a perfect marriage because I'm doing it anyway. And then as we were talking, Antoinette remembered that. I said, hey, why don't you guys just take all the proceeds from the door? Remember that? And that's a nice little fundraiser when you're
Definitely.
a nonprofit, right?
Definitely.
So you guys will be on the door. You'll see the Dunbar Festival Committee on the door. If you were thinking about coming, we have a live band coming in here from Miami. You're going to love them, man. They big time. Frankie Beverly type. Yeah.
All right.
We're going all out for that has become a staple. And then of course we'll have our red carpet interviews and photos. It's a big treat to start King Weekend. Lots of food, only $5 to get in. All the proceeds from the door go straight to the Dunbar Festival Committee. I don't even see the money. Did I see the money?
You do not.
I don't even come near the money.
Nope.
That's on y'all.
Nope.
They take the money at the door. They can't say Lee. You know how black folk are. But man, that's a great partnership. We're gonna be, as long as I'm live and kicking, that's what we'll do. That's like branded. You don't have to work, okay? So after Friday, we relax, go home Friday night. Then Saturday morning, anything happens?
So no, Saturday morning, we're going to let you recover from Lee Pitts after work. And then that evening, we're gonna ramp it up again. So you got to have a couple outfits.
That's when we go to
collaboratory. Yes, sir.
For the gala.
Yeah. So our doors are going to open at 5. So we're going to have a bar. If you purchase a table, it's going to be open bar for you. So that's another perk for someone that wants to purchase a table. And we're going to induct some more. I'm going to give you some more brethren in the Hall of Fame.
I'm in the Dunbar Hall of Fame. I mean, come on. I'm not even from Dunbar. That's huge for me. Thanks, Dunbar. You know, you guys made me who I am. I tell people that all the time. I would be whatever I am if it wasn't for the people. So thanks a lot. And now we're putting in some more people into the Hall of Fame. That's becoming really popular, right?
Yes, yes. So we have 3 couples. So
really?
Yes. So that's kind of the theme is with Envision and the looking at people who kind of work together and partnership.
Isn't that something?
Like King and Coretta, they built. She had her piece to hold down the family as he did the civil rights work. So we have 3 couples. We're inducting into the Hall of Fame.
Now that's a nice little touch. Who thought of that?
Definitely.
That's a nice touch. I'm trying to think of some people probably getting it. I'll see though. I'm gonna tell you off air who I think getting it. I think getting it, but I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings that they don't get it. Go ahead.
Right. And then we have, of course, every year we do the Presidential Honorees. So kind of what you were talking about with people that they may not have done it for all these years, and they may not even be the what everybody looks at. But we have 2 great individuals, and I'll name them. Robert Cody, he's director at Lee Tran, formerly of the school district. He was over transportation there.
Kappa Alpha Psi, one of my best swimmers when he was like 8 years old. He'll tell everybody he's one of my best swimmers.
Yeah.
Robert was one of my best swimmers. I saw him at Stars Complex. He's a little boy. Now he's up there running Lee Tran, Transit. Come on, man. How would I ever known that my swimmers were going to grow up and do that? You didn't have the pleasure of being one of my swimmers. You just heard of the legacy, right?
Yep, we've seen the videos.
Yeah, I was out there like 15 years at Stars. Go ahead.
So him, born here, raised here, and ascending to great high spots in our community.
And very low key.
Very.
Just get the job done.
Exactly.
He won't even come on my show, but I'm gonna interview you at that because I'm gonna interview all the honorees. All right. Can't escape me, right?
Definitely.
No, it can't escape me now.
Our second presidential honoree is Tiffany Posaltis.
Okay.
Very prominent family. Sister AKA, she's down at the sheriff's office. Her work through AKA is their president through the. And I'm gonna mess up that.
I didn't know Tiffany was at the sheriff's office. But go ahead.
The Eastern Stars as well.
Right.
So
Congratulations, Tiffany.
Friendship Baptist, she's provided great service and she's a great person. So we look forward to honoring
Yvonne
both
Poe
of
is her
them.
mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
AKA in the house. Okay, so then after the spectacular gala that night, then that would be Saturday night, so Sunday morning.
So Sunday, we're as a committee, we're going to choose a church and we're just going to fellowship there. Typically, we have done an ecumenical service.
Right.
So we're going to kind of take a different approach. We're going to begin to kind of go out to the churches throughout the year, not just MLK weekend, to show support, especially as we're in this weird space with the pandemic and church growth. So we'll go somewhere in fellowship. We'll market that. We'll switch to churches out, in and out of the traditional lines of Dunbar. In the spirit of ecumenical, it's about the coming together. So we don't want to just in a certain rationale.
Okay, then that would get us to that's Sunday. Then now we're rolling over to Monday.
MLK Day. So you don't. Early in the morning, the Brothers of Alpha Phi Alpha, the Omicron chapter.
Which you are a proud member now.
Definitely. Omicron Lambda chapter is hosting their Mlk Unity Breakfast at the Sidney and Byrd Davis Center that morning. So that they'll kick off the day there.
7 o'clock?
7 a.m. the doors open. So yeah, good and bright and early. So,
I got to get back in that mode.
Happy about that one.
Yeah, because I'll be actually getting an award at this one. Thank you, A5A, for the Dr. King something award.
Keeper of the Dream.
Keeper of the
You
Dream.
are 2022 Keeper of the Dream.
Yeah, that's huge.
So
You want to name the rest of the Keepers of the Dream? It's a press release out. I might can help you with it a little bit.
yeah, you're gonna have
I know
to
it's
help
a
me.
pharmacist. I can't.
Yep. So we have Dr. Shadrika McIntosh.
You got
That's Judge Hugh Starn, recently retired senior judge.
Rose Edie Govan.
Yeah, and of course the legend, the myth and the legend, Miss Rose Edie Govan.
Yeah, that's a nice little group there. Okay.
Definitely wide range of skills.
Okay, so we come in, we have the breakfast, and get the honorees get their day in the spotlight. A great breakfast. All these things that we're talking about, people, where's that central location? People can start. Is there a central location people can start purchasing and getting ads and things like that?
So the Alpha Breakfast you can still buy ads for. The tables are sold out. So
Okay.
maybe there'll happen something in the
That goes
future.
fast.
Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of the same people. So we're still selling tickets and tables for our gala, as well as advertisements as well. They can go to Eventbrite. If they're looking for contact information, if they don't remember, DunbarFestival.org is a great website to go to and check, or just contact us. My email is martinbyrd, that's B with the Y, Byrd with the Y, at DunbarFestival.org. We'll get that information out. We'll be pumping it on our Facebook page as well.
Give an old-fashioned phone number anyway.
All right, 239-603-4131.
Okay. And also that's good because not only this on television, but people can hear it on radio.
Definitely.
In radio, they hear your phone number and your email address. Let's go to, everybody keep tuning into the Lee Pitts Live radio show. That's on 90.5 FM. We're coming on every day, Monday through Friday, from 12 noon to 1 p.m. Let's go to, now we getting ready to go in March. Not a parade, but a march.
And that is the signature. We always correcting people because everybody else does the parade. But in Fort Myers, we march.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a commemorative march, which is a large part of what the movement was about. And we're putting together a playlist called The Sounds of the March. So for this year, people can scan on their phone, if your phone can do that, a QR code, and they'll get a list of kind of the songs and the hymns we'll be doing as we go down to the park. So we'll have some coordination and people can kind of understand the words and get a grasp of it.
The march starts where and goes where?
So
what time?
So we'll begin lining up about 9:30 in front of the Dunbar Library. So the crowd usually, they'll park in that area. And we'll go down to the, that's High and Blunt to MLK. We'll go all the way down MLK to Monroe, which will then take us into Centennial Park, where we will begin our multicultural celebration.
That's right. By the time you guys go through the march and get to Centennial Park, Lee Pitts Live will already be there. I will not be in the march. I'll be out there setting up the TV show so that I can cover it from end to end. I'm sure a lot of other media will be out there, but I'm always happy to be one of the media sponsors of this event. I only missed one in the 30 years of my show, and that was a weekend that I got really sick and I couldn't come out. I don't know it for a fact, but I think that was before COVID was known as COVID. I think I had COVID then, got over it. I was really sick and sweating and everything, so I couldn't come out. And then I think about 4 months later, 5 months later, we start hearing this word called COVID. So a lot of us had it before we knew we had it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think I got some antibodies, but I still got my shots and everything. All right, so now we get to the park. What's happening out there? Vendors and everything.
Definitely.
Right?
Like
Performances on the stage. We're going back downtown. I was hoping we would go to the Stars Complex. It's just me, but go ahead.
So to that point, there's something to be said. If you talk to Ladovic Campbell, the story I've gotten is the historical significance of crossing those railroad tracks that once divided us, to removing that link. So we will be back at the Stars Complex for the Easter Parade, but for MLK, we'll continue that tradition. What we're working on now is obviously a showcase of the great performers in our city, on our stage, whether that's our youth, our upcoming talent, and giving community organizations also opportunity to speak out and tell us the work they're doing on the stage as well.
Okay.
We have another added effect. I got to give a shout out to Doc Irving of Dunbar High School. He's been a great partner this year. We're reaching out. We're going to get a couple bands here. So we're going to, the sound of the drum major kind of going to be a part of our agenda.
That's gonna be
so
really
we're going
nice.
to get some bands from out of the area, and they're going to come in and play on MLK Day.
I saw you out there at the Battle of the Band, but I saw you on some pictures. I didn't know you were out there, but
Yeah.
you were over there with Was it the Masons or was it the Alphas? I saw a picture. I don't know if you've seen that picture. All y'all just standing there.
Oh yeah, it was some of my Alpha brothers. We were out. We kind of hung around the gate area as people were walking in.
And you should have come on over. You saw me out there doing the interviews.
Yeah, I seen
come
you
on
over.
Always come over, man.
Yeah.
You know, I always get my ratings up when I have you on the show. So I'm struggling for ratings, people.
No, it's
30
not.
years and I'm struggling. Man. But every time I have Martin on the show, it's always a treat, and the Dunbar Festival Committee. Okay, so now we're at the park. We're gonna be there how long?
So we'll be there. We'll be there till about 6:30. People just
Centennial Park.
Centennial Park, downtown Fort Myers. We'll have food vendors. We'll have informational vendors. We'll have people. People come and sell purses. They come and sell clothes. So this is a great opportunity for business owners to market their business.
Okay.
To come out and get a different audience. The bigger our events gets, the more the regular downtown audience starts to come over, and they're like, I didn't know this was going on. So we're beginning to become a greater part of downtown on that day and what's going on.
Okay, well, man, by that time my knees are killing me. I'm tired. I'm looking for some water. I've been working all weekend, doing something that I love doing is covering the Dunbar Festival committees, Martin Luther King weekend celebration. And then I think at that point I can relax. I can go get some sleep. I'm old now.
You may be able. We're working with Florida Rep. They're a great partner. They're going to do something at the park. But there's possible, stay tuned, there may be something to precede the event.
At Florida Rep?
Yep, so we're going to send you home real tired.
Yeah, 'cause they did that one year, and that was the year I thought I had COVID, where they had talked to me about playing it, being the judge or being the police or something in that play that they did.
So no,
Maybe I'll do it this year.
So Renee Pesci is a great partner with Florida Rep, and we look forward to working with them again this year.
Well, I think we covered it all.
We did.
Oh, man, this is always a treat. Don't hit anything yet. I got to make sure I get this in. First, I got to bump you. There's a saying now, Miami has the oranges, but Fort Myers got the
juice.
And the Dunbar Festival Committee's Martin Luther King weekend celebration in Fort Myers is one of a kind, and it's certainly the juice. We'll see you.